Retaliation or revenge, it has begun. Last night, France dropped bombs on the Islamic State stronghold of Raqqa. A jihadi recruitment centre and a terrorist training camp are believed to have been the targets. It is France's biggest ever attack in Syria.
La France a toujours dit que
France has always said that given the manner in which it has been threatened, not only threatened but attacked by Islamic State, it is completely normal that the country would take action as a case of legitimate defence. We have done this in the past, and now we did it again today, because Raqqa is the command centre of Islamic State.
In several locations across France overnight, there were raids and arrests. This was Toulouse. Police were also showing residents photos of suspects and vehicles. They're gathering intelligence. Meanwhile, there is an international hunt for this man, Salah Abdeslam, 26 years old and thought to have been involved in plotting the attacks. It's emerged that he was questioned by police on Saturday morning. They pulled over a car carrying 3 people near the Belgian border. He was later released. It's thought he rented this black VW Polo used by the gunman who stormed the Bataclan theatre. Assault rifles were left inside. His brother Ibrahim is thought to have been one of the 7 suicide bombers. 2 passports were found at the scene. They're being examined. One is Syrian, but it could be a fake. French and Belgian nationals are being held. This was Brussels yesterday. Back in France, quietly, privately, Parisians are trying to take everything in, to absorb what's happened. And with reminders of the violence of Friday all around. Generations are together here. The young don't understand, but nor do the elderly. Into the evening, they gathered around the city, but this is a place on edge. Look at the panic here. People thought they heard gunshots. Tables in restaurants were knocked over. Some hid in shops. Armed police were out in force. It was a false alarm. The bangs were firecrackers.
As we know that there is a hate guide in the nature with maybe a gun, maybe it's him, maybe I don't know. You know, we are all confused what's happened on Friday, so it was very scary. That's it.
As the city mourns, more and more names are emerging. Many of those who died were young. Nick Alexander is the only British man known to have been killed so far. In New York, his girlfriend paid tribute.
The best man that ever lived. He was the brightest person in the world. I can't imagine my life without him.
There have been memorial services across Paris. The bells of Notre Dame rang out 129 times last night. Since then, the death toll has risen. All around, there is a strong police presence. There is a real sense of fear in Paris, but defiance too. And across Europe, the hunt is on for one of the key suspects. Mark Stone, Sky News in France.